Okay, we should be live. Oh, hello, she's here. Okay. But yeah, I'm just giving it a second for YouTube to like kick off the live stream. So yeah, because always like the minute I press start stream, the initial few like almost a minute always gets cut off. So yeah. Um, so yeah. Hello and welcome back, Final Fantasy. It's been a while because I've just been super busy and then I felt sick. So yeah, finally now I get to play the game a bit more. So yeah, we have a mission here. Quite the mess. Okay. Um, little lift. Okay. Mad Prince's loyal tantrum. Managed to escape before the city went tits up. Trust you did, but stole his might. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Brothers and sisters. Thing. Perfect. Okay. Yep. Yep. Whatever. Oh, pens. The pen is might here. Open 10 letters at the reading table. Okay. That's the achievement, by the way. Yeah, you won't be able to see that because PlayStation UI doesn't show up on streams for some reason. Because I'm using PlayStation's stream options. So yeah. Um. Okay. Should you ever back to do you need additional assistance? More than happy to oblige. Okay. Request for assistance. Right. To borrow your man Gav for a moment. Okay. About platform. Okay. Mm, it was a back end, judging by the drop of I'm thinking maybe it was just a leather that is on his mind. Yeah, okay.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
There's more. Bad feeling. What is this? Right with the Hound of Earth, okay, what's wrong with Torgal? I remember his name, yes. He's the Lordship companion, is it? Okay.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Okay, and there should be one more mission now, off the record. I don't know who that person is. Okay, I was thumbing through the hideaway. There is a Potter's behest, and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Okay.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Okay, I'm back. Let's talk to her. There's a lot of
It will
quests.
take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
So we have the 3 missions here, as well as the 1 additional plus mission there. Okay. Let's. Torgal is more important. Torgal.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Okay. Is that up there? Yeah, okay. Where's the other? The other ones are there, okay.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
There's a storm coming soon.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Okay. Sec. Elder antelopes. Okay. Let's go do that. Yeah, I'm focusing on the toggle mission right now. Wait, what? I can't? Oh, I can't leave the area? Why can't I leave the area? How about now? Okay, so I have to do the main mission. Okay. So let's at least finish up the in-base, whatever requirements that there are.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Okay, another one where I need to leave the base. And now let's head to the third thingy and then we talk to Otto.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What did they see? What did they see? Okay, I have a bad feeling about that. But okay. Also, I remembered I have new abilities. Yay. What does this do? Oh yeah, okay. That's my... okay. Breath, attack. Increases number of orbs, and what does this do? Increases breath range. Okay. Mega flare, okay. Okay, like that. So I have to kind of make sure I'm away from enemies when I'm doing that. What does this does more damage, this does more stun. Okay. Just seeing. Okay. Which ones do I have equipped? I have the Phoenix, I have the Light, and I have the... okay. Ramru, Bahamut, and Phoenix. These are the ones that I have equipped right now, so... I can't upgrade this yet. Okay. What about Phoenix? Can't upgrade you. I could master one of these and have them equipped to one of the other things. But yeah, okay, let's first just use what we have. Okay.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Clive, did you get my letter?
Nope.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening. I've some bad news, and it's maybe my
But
fault.
I swear to the God, I thought I had my number
Sadly,
square.
that square turned out to be more of
A
a...
zero,
I can
you
straighten
might
it
say.
out, I swear, but if I'm gonna need help keeping it from...
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, but it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think...
Okay. Oh God, Annie has missions.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
See that?
I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask.
Oh, okay, for that mission. Okay. Line
Anything
reports.
catch your eye?
So many missions. Oh my God! Like,
Seen enough?
okay. Let's just.
Look at them skies then.
And there's one over there as well. Just talk to Otto.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Okay, can I leave the base now? I still can't leave the base. Wait.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Mother, save us.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
So they all are looking out towards that side. I don't know why. I mean, I haven't really been paying much attention to the surrounding area, but is something wrong? They talked about blackened skies, but it just looks cloudy to me. I guess that's why they're not letting me leave the area, yeah.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Seems the hideaway has lost its...
I know I'm like staying on mute a bit, but yeah. Not really a lot to talk about because I have no idea what's happening. I haven't played
Did you see
yet.
that? Tell me you saw that.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Okay. At least we can move now. But yeah. More important is Torvald mission. Yeah, this place. Yeah, this seems the fastest way, I guess. I have a feeling it would start that mission if I did this, but let's just try. Nope. Okay, I did. Let's quickly head over to that place.
Just patch me up as quick as
Ah, Choco, I'll call you. Yay.
Ready, girl?
This segment, right? Okay.
certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Okay, this thing lasts a while.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Okay. Yeah, the most important mission is done at least. One sec. I need to send out snaps. Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah, okay.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Okay.
Seems the hideaway is still.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Yeah. Oh, slightly only. Attributes care, okay. Let's do this then, since it's helping Torgal. Hello, we have one viewer. Basically, right now I'm doing, as you can see on the right hand side, on the side. Oh wait, they're all locked. Okay, I guess I have to do the main mission first. Okay, let's go and do that. Which place should I start with? North. Let's start with. Let's start with Master's Rest.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Okay, let's hurry.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Come on.
Okay.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. Sickle! Brutal! This one.
Ah, damn it. So slow to charge. Ah. Okay, I can dodge at the same time. Yeah, sorry about that. New enemies approach, okay. Let them come together a bit. Okay, now let's use ignition. Come on. Get closer, then I can figure that. Okay, done.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions.
I was gonna say they're
We're
dressed
with the
like
Guardians of
Wade.
the Flame.
Wade's men?
Yeah.
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Anon? I don't know what that means. I guess later? Never heard that word before. Nope, okay. Not later then, because we're right here.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Yeah, instead of like when you hear something like that, your first reaction should be running outside and not, you two be safe now. Come on.
Dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, this thingy. We fought this before.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
I was hoping for the super dodge. Okay.
Get him! Vogel, kill!
Oh, what is that? 100 MFPS. Land 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare. Including oh, I've already done over 100 hits. So okay. Come on, come and hit me. How much damage do you need to do to this guy? Almost done, almost done. Okay, I'm low on health. Wait, why don't I have... Okay, can I switch that right now? I don't know. I don't think I can switch that right now. Inventory. Wait, inventory depleted? Okay, that's fine.
Too slow.
Okay, that did it. Okay. And I need to now remember to go and buy more things.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Yeah, going the other way now.
Mad dogs.
Well, this way should also work. I don't see the smoke. She mentioned smoke, but okay.
Just patch me up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're headed for the rest.
Yeah, like that should just get rid of all of them. No?
We have to slow
Okay.
them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That should be enough to get rid of the remaining guys.
It's over. This one.
Oh, what? Okay.
Something's
That was
coming.
weird. My screen just went completely black. I thought I had a power
Apologies,
cut.
my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Yeah. Yeah. Where to go? Where to go? Come on. Okay. And done. Okay.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Oh, Guardian's Scarf. Oh, okay. Hmm. Crafting. Crafting, yeah.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once.
Okay, wait, sorry. I just got a pop-up saying there's some issue with the download that's happening in the background. No, it's fine. Okay. Weird.
And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
This one's done. Okay, this one's done. Now what? Let's pet Torgal. Now what? Okay, we need to aid the other people, I guess, since I can't deliver the ruby to Martha yet. World map. Okay. This place. Where exactly?
Fucking thieving.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill. Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor.
Who?
What's he doing here?
I don't know who this is.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be... These accursed skies. Or an entire city.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to...
I hope so.
They're talking a bit too much, so I'm skipping it. So yeah.
So, what I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but have left to smolder.
My thoughts are... both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if... Oh.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the Outlaw?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps, while it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of action.
What? That is stupid.
Pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will
play along.
What he means to...
Okay, that's a very stupid idea because the issue is either they use their money to get food or they use it to hire mercenaries and get rid of the bandits. Their solution was, let's just get together and defeat the bandits. I'm like, what? That's just siding with one of the guys, right? Unless they have some other weird thingy which they've not explained.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Natalie, allow me to...
Yeah, I'm going to just skip ahead this entire whatever section. Whatever.
All right.
Yeah, they somehow convinced her to like...
have gone through this charade.
I just want to go fight things. This is getting a bit boring because all they're making me do is talk. If you want to understand what happened, if you can pause it, I guess. So yeah. Subtitles are still there.
I have no choice but to do what
Can I go from here? No, I can't.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Picture it, Conrad. Conrad.
A pleasure.
No, you...
Well,
we'll show those bastards who they're...
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest and there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not...
Okay.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat, with time, they may...
Time no longer appears to be the luck...
I take it your scouts...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. All.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want...
I have a fate. I'm told the bandits march in two groups. One from the south and one from the desert. In a move, doubtless, intended to stretch our already...
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
I thought you might.
We'll hold them off for as long as...
And we will do the...
Okay. Which way? That way, okay.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
Okay, that should deal with most of them.
He's all yours. This one. Get him. Go, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill.
Almost there.
They mean to overwhelm us.
One. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. My lunch is actually ready. So I'll quickly finish up this one fight and have lunch. Ah, okay. I already forgot what I was doing. Okay.
I needed that. To me, boy.
Oh, I'm almost dead. Why am I almost dead? Okay. What? What? Why am I on the ground? Okay. Okay, that's done.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Okay, what's happening? They're just staring at each other. Okay. Can I not skip this? Let me just.
You did well out there.
Without you, there would have been. You saved us.
We all.
Okay.
Conrad,
The plan.
we add up.
Okay. Oh, Pluto. Pluto's waking up. Very slowly waking up. Okay. Okay. First things first, I have to remember to do this then. Yeah. I don't have any potion left. High potion. Nope. I don't have anything left. Okay. I need to find a shop. Is there a shop here? There is one all the way
People
at the
take
end.
notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Mummy? The gentleman of the town guard was...
Okay, there's the shopkeeper.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Sell all valuables. And okay, potion. 4.
An excellent choice.
High
My
potion.
thanks.
Elixir.
Here you are.
Strength tonic.
My thanks.
Stone skin tonic.
Here you are.
And rest I have.
Thank you for your custom.
Okay, now add to shortcuts there. High potion, add to shortcuts there. And strength tonic is fine at the bottom. I use that once in a while. Okay. And actually with this I'm gonna stop. Okay, I need to go have lunch. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be streaming again soon.